Hey everyone, we're the Substitutes. I'm Gaurav and this is Omar. Today we wanted to have a closer look at Manchester United. They had a pretty close defeat to Arsenal earlier in the week at the Emirates, and I just wanted to get an idea from a regular and I would imagine slightly heartbroken Manchester United fan here in Omar. How far do you think United are to challenging for a title, and what do they need?
So I'm actually not that heartbroken. I was predicting this feat coming for a long time, but I was pleasantly surprised that we didn't get smashed like we did at the Etihad. Etihad. So I think United in 6 months have done quite well, and much faster than I think anybody thought that they would. I think we should at least end this season better than we did last season with dignity and self-respect, and I'll be happy. So next season, I'm hoping to challenge for a title, and there's a few ways we can go about it, and I think Ten Hag is going in the right direction.
I wanted to touch on dignity and self-respect because I think that's super important. What I have noticed around the Twitter Spaces and Reddit is that there is a lot more self-respect for United fans now than there probably has been under previous managers, even when you guys were doing well under those managers. Where is that coming from? Where is that dignity and self-respect coming from in 6 months?
I think when you have players who are much maligned, like McFred, who actually put in decent performances. I know some people hated Scott McTominay's performance against Arsenal. I thought he actually defensively was quite sound, not as amazing as Casemiro, but I think when you turn these players around, I think that says something. When you get players like Marcus Rashford playing quite well, when you get someone like Bruno playing quite well, when you transform a defense which leaked 9 goals against Liverpool in over 2 games, I think that says quite a lot about Manchester United and where they are. And I think that's why there's more optimism than before because we do believe in these group of players, but we have been through the ringer with these group of players as well.
All right. Now that we've touched on the group of players, I listed down about 6 to 8 signings that are probably needed at United over the next few windows in order for you guys to be squad competitive to win a league. Now, I'd like to understand from you which positions do you think need filling up from the transfer market?
So I think 6 to 8 is quite heavy. And okay, let's take aside from the fact that United actually need to sell financially, our club is dire. Let's just take that aside, right? I think four. Actually four. Now, number one, the goalkeeper. Look, I love David De Gea. Very, very loyal to this guy, and I really want him to do well. But you know, he's not. He doesn't play the ball well with his feet, and that was clear against both City and Arsenal. And we need someone like him. You take what's his name? I like he breaks my heart. The Arsenal goalkeeper Ramsey.
Oh, Ramsdale.
Yeah, Ramsdale, sorry, Ramsdale. Sorry, I don't really know every Arsenal player's name, partly because I do respect them, but I also really hate them and I don't want to know them. So Ramsdale is excellent, right? He's like Allison, like Ederson, even though Ederson has many mistakes in him. I think we need a goalkeeper. That's number one for sure. Number, if I'm saying the most pressing needs, if we get rid of Harry Maguire, which is most likely, why would you have your captain on your bench? Get another center back, a backup, anything. A decent one as well. But I don't think that's very pressing because we have Varane and Martinez. We definitely need a midfielder. We need cover for Casemiro. Um, and we also need a creative midfielder like Ericsson. I think that's required. And we need some person on top. So 5 signings, I would say. With the center back being the one that I am kind of like maybe, maybe not. Like depends.
So here's what I had. I had goalkeeper.
Mm,
I had left back because I think if you're going to be in the Champions League next season, you're going to need some cover for Shaw as well. He's not. You've got a great first choice. You don't really have much except for Malacia coming off as a second choice. I would have thought you needed two center backs. So Maguire leaving and an upgrade on Lindelof, I would say. Lindelof would have been an ideal fourth choice, maybe. And Garnacho will evolve. He'll get better. I do think you need another winger that can play either flank. I think you need cover in those positions. You've got Anthony, you've got Rashford, you've got Sancho, but I don't really see Sancho having been an awesome success at United. I would sign some cover there. Definitely another striker. And you need improvements on McTominay and Fred, like you said.
No, I agree with that, but I think on the wings I disagree. Number one, I'm willing to, you have to give Sancho a chance. You absolutely have to. Right. And I think he on the right wing, I think we're sorted. We'll have Sancho, we'll have Anthony, and we will have Diallo. Right. And Diallo's absolutely killing it. Right.
Yeah.
And then we also have Palestri there as well. On the left wing, you will have Rashford, you'll have Garnacho, and you can have Sancho as well, like he can play off either flank. So I think we're sorted. Up top, absolutely. Absolutely, we need someone. I am one of the few people who's willing to give Anthony Martial some leeway because he absolutely begged to play the City game with an injury. And he's like, you need some bodies. And we absolutely needed some bodies. So I'm willing to give him the benefit of the doubt. I know he's very inconsistent, but when you have someone who's that injured, you need cover. I think I just want
Yeah.
to make one final point. Why I don't think we need that many signings also is because our youth team looks awesome. Our youth players look awesome. We have a record of 85 years in a row, and at least one youth player in our matchday squad. And that record looks set to continue under Ten Hag. We have wonderful players. I forgot the left back's name, but we have a right back, Ethan Laird. We have Zidane Iqbal. We have Charlie Savage, who is awesome, by the way.
But you have Brandon
Um,
Williams. Isn't that your young
Brandon
left
Williams
back?
is kind of he's a left back. He's a right-footed left back. We
Okay.
have another one. His name escapes me, but like he's very very well regarded at left back. So we do have players there. Like if Ten Hag can develop them, I think we're set. So they may be 2-3 years out, but I think next year maybe sign 4 players and you'll have enough cover in the squad.
So we're pretty much agreeing on everything except for one position where I think you guys need a little bit more cover for the wingers. Everywhere else we're agreeing, which is a rare fucking occasion for both of us. We can end the
Yeah.
video on that note.
Yeah.
Right. Give us a like, give us a subscribe. What do you think United are missing in order to actually challenge for the title consistently? And who would you sign if you had the Glazers' shallow chest of money? With the
Had to ruin it for me.
substitutes. With the substitutes. Take care.